Hey guys, welcome to my September update. A lot of you have been asking me why are there no videos on YouTube anymore and why I kinda slack on streaming. Well, I had some issues, mainly like I went to hospital for a few days and then I missed one session of ranked game. No, it's actually not. It wasn't ranked. It was Greece game. But anyway, after that, there were some issues with games, and as well, I had some duties with universities, so I couldn't actually. I didn't have enough time to make any new videos. In any case, I'm gonna be mostly talking about what is going to happen during the September. I now got my new PC, so stream quality should be much better. There shouldn't be any like spikes or lags. Also, I'll be able to upload videos much faster because, well, it takes less time to make them. So there should be a lot of activity during the September, so I'm gonna switch now to our first game, that is going to be Victoria. As for now, there are currently no active games. Actually, there is one, but it is supposed to continue this week. As for the Friday game, that was Ottoman Empire campaign, that game is over. So we kind of reached the stalemate where nothing was actually happening, even though I think the game could have gone for at least like 10 or 15 more years. A lot of people had to go on vacations and we just didn't want to switch so many players, so the campaign ended by mutual agreement. As for the Saturday rank game, I actually need to make a video about last two sessions, I believe. I don't think I made any videos after the fourth session about that one. So there was a major upset. As you all know, I was kinda getting destroyed like the entire game, playing Russia, fighting alone, well, basically alone. Then Germany tried to help me, but we actually got destroyed in that war because Germany wasn't really that strong. Like they were much weaker than expected, considering that they basically had the free game in the early on. So after that war, I went into a solo war against France and Austria, sorry, and well, I nearly won that war. I think I was on a very good in a very good position to winning that war. But then some strange things, I don't know, I still think that it was a game bug and not me misclicking few armies, retreating into already winning battles and then just making like some passages through my territories that were really bad. I actually had the naval superiority in the beginning of the war, but I lost it due to lack of money and stuff the mod is really not stable at this point. So we're currently making a new mod and that should be out in 2 weeks, just by the time the new game should start. And in that game I think I'm gonna be claiming Japan or Netherlands. We'll see which one I get. So there was a major upset in the previous ranked game, that is Saturday game. I don't want to spoil anything. I'm gonna make a new video about that. It was actually very interesting, and then it resulted in one player rage quitting. But a bit more about that game later on. So as for Sunday game, the Greek game was actually on hold for 3 weeks. The admin had some issues. Well, actually, I'm the site admin, but for that game, TSCH is actually the game admin. So he takes all the decisions. I don't take any part in that. Like, I can give suggestions, but I don't want to take part in decision making. So the game was on hold for 3 weeks. And I am really worried about that game because I don't know if we actually gonna have players for the game right now. And to finish it off, there are still, I think the game is in 1910, so we have like 20 or 30 years to finish it. And so that means if we are going to continue it, we'll have to play for 2 more sessions. Now, as for future plans, I already announced the next Saturday game. The next Sunday game will probably if we like say that we play for 2 more weeks, this one, then the new one should start in early October, I believe, like something in 4 weeks or so. DSCH does like to take his time and slow down the pace, like he doesn't want to rush things. Something I actually did in the past, and it's probably the right call, giving people 2 weeks to finish sign-ups and do diplomacy. Although I really want to put more stress on diplomacy on forums, but that is really kind of hard to make people, make posts, make embassies, and talk on forum. But I don't know. It might be actually more interesting to do it in the game, because then there is a lot more free will. Like, you're not bound by treaties and stuff. That's it. So, moving to the next game, and it's actually a big one, Dota 2. I've already started streaming it. So, since I'm gonna be streaming Victoria on Saturdays and Sundays, I will mostly be streaming Dota during the weekdays, so Monday to Friday. I don't have fixed schedule, because I will still have some duties. Not too many, but I can't actually promise anything like, okay, this day, like, these days I will be streaming from 6 p.m. to like 2 a.m. or something like that, I don't know. I just have to go with what suits me, but mostly I will be streaming until, like, from 2 p.m. until 6 p.m. and then I think I might make breaks or something and then stream like until 2 a.m. or something like that. It really depends if I have any duties on universities or if I want to go out that day, so we'll see about that. I will mostly be streaming solo rank games. As for my Dota team, we now have a decent shot of getting into Division 3 of Join Dota League. We're currently sitting in a position 4, but with 2 less games than every other team. We got new player at position 5, that is Michaela. I'm gonna link you her stream if you wanna check it. It's actually very interesting content. And as for the other players, we kinda had to switch some positions. Go is still playing number 1 role. I had to switch to position 4, actually position 5 last game, because I felt like our supporting was really poor in some of the previous games, mostly due to we actually during this season, I don't know, like there were more teams than usual. I think there are 12 teams compared to like 8, which Joy Dota League usually has, or maybe it's 10 compared to 8. I'm not exactly sure right now. In any case, I think there are like 4 or 5 inactive teams, and I think just getting default wins actually affected us a lot because we didn't get to play too much together, and our team is not that great right now, so I don't know how well we're gonna play. We have 3 more games, we have to win all of them 2-0. So it's kind of a big psychological pressure on us because we can't drop a single game, but we'll see what happens there. Now moving to Heroes 3, this could be interesting in September because I actually haven't played Heroes for like 2 or 3 months, and I see that community is actually growing, and if you're not too familiar, you should check really Heroes Portal and Heroes3.tv. That is a site where all the streamers are playing, and you can actually catch everyone. They reshaped the site. It now has some very useful information about tournaments and stuff, also schedule. The thing is, in the past there were a lot of tournaments going at the same time, so you could actually just choose a tournament you like and hop in. Like at least 3 or 4 tournaments going at the same time. Now it's only 2. And the reason is the site admins are trying to switch to HOTA, or Horn of the Abyss, which is a new version of Heroes 3. Like, I don't know how much you guys follow Heroes 3, but there was like HD re-release of Heroes 3, and it was largely disappointing. Now, it was actually nice for people who don't play Heroes 3 and who, you know, used to play it long time ago, and now they see it, oh, memories and stuff, and, you know, they're really happy that there are actually players playing it. But for people who actually actively play it, it was largely disappointing, because a group of Russian programmers actually made their own version of, like, HD re-release of Heroes 3, which is Hoda, and it's way better than official re-release. So it's just, you know, now we're trying to slowly push it into official game instead of, as for now, Heroes 3 Heart of Darkness, no, Shadow of Death, sorry, is an official game because it's the by way the best balanced game, and with the HD Plus mod, it's actually really nice to play and easy, and with all extra functions and stuff. So I don't know what is going to happen there. I don't think the original, like the official version, will switch to Hoda by the end of the year at least. So, in my opinion, I think it will take maybe 2 years for them to switch to Hoda from Shadow of Death, and that's okay. Like, I like Shadow of Death more at the moment because I haven't played that much of the other mods, so we will see. As for tournaments that I'm gonna play, if 2 versus 2 tournament starts soon, I'm gonna definitely be playing that one with the Juanito team. And yet another tournament that I'm looking forward to is Novomichki or Battle of Favorites, where you can only play with one town. I heard there are some rule changes about that one, but I'm not entirely sure what's different right now, because I actually haven't been actively following it so much. As for live coverage of final stages of Jeepus tournament, there were some really interesting games, and it's really fast-paced tournament because most of the games are best of ones. The major upset is that Moretti, the Danish superstar, is actually out of the tournament in quite early stages. I think it was it quarterfinals or second round? I'm not sure. I think Juanito is taking his opponent. I think it's Griswold. If I'm like, I might be messing up this completely. In any case, whether Juanito passed through or if he gets knocked out, I think we're gonna be covering some of the later stages of the tournament, like semifinals and finals, casting actually from both sides. Like if it's, for example, Helllight against Griswold in finals, just example, it's very unlikely they will actually play in finals. We'll be streaming from, like, stream sniping both streams and then commentating like we already do. And it's most likely going to be on Juanito's Twitch, so I'm gonna leave you links to his stream. And that's pretty much it for Heroes. And the last game I might be recording or streaming is Europa Universalis. Now, I don't actually know how much time I will have for EU4. I really like playing it in a single player. It's far more interesting than Victoria in single player, but in multiplayer it's actually kinda bad. The game doesn't seem to be very well balanced in multiplayer, and at least from what I saw so far. We'll see about that, but I will try to make some videos. I had plans for Tuscany campaign, then I actually tried to play it and I didn't really like it because Tuscany is a republic. I don't really like playing with republics. As for some other campaigns that I might want to play, I was thinking about Bohemia, but Bohemia just seems to be way too strong. So I can't give you exact date when I'm gonna be making EU stuff, because I just don't know when I will have free time to do it. And I also want to do some research, see what countries haven't been played, what countries people are interested in seeing being played. Like, I don't want to be making another Scotland Let's Play if there are already 10 of them on YouTube or something like that. Like, it's probably being played by some of the most popular Europe 4 Europa Universalis, you know, with blurs and stuff. So I don't want to be duplicating the videos, just even though, you know, every campaign is different, but still. That's pretty much for it for September. I hope to see you on stream and YouTube, whichever you prefer. As for Victoria live streams, I will probably be once again posting all of the live streams on YouTube once the stream is actually done. As for Dota streams, I might actually record some of our team games or just analyze them, kind of tutorials or some of my thoughts, like how to improve your gaming and stuff like that. Thanks for watching and have fun.